Okay, so the only thing that's changed is Duncan is drinking water out of a cup now. He really likes his water. He's always drinking water. And he had coffee as well. So, right, his leg, there it is. Well, I guess if you can say there it is, it's a good thing. Yes, Billy is feeling great. And Arthur is always feeling great. Just look at that. Okay, here we go. Let's see, where is the monkeys? There's Arnie and the Doens. Yeah, the water that they're drinking there, that's not a tap that is actually open with water just running out. This is a pump system with water in, but it's being changed every day, so it's not water that goes to waste. And Arnie just loves drinking water there. It's just something they really like. Let's just see. Little birds over there eating some of the monkey's food. MacGyver! MacGyver right there. Yeah, he's taking a rest. Okay, so every time I buy cat food, a tray, I get one of these animals, and yeah. Do I have that one yet?
No.
No, don't have one of those yet. So where does he go? Let's just see. I think it's over there.
It's a border collie.
Okay, but I don't take this home right now, because if I take this home, it's over. So they are keeping this here for me at the doggy parlor, and that's the only way that I can really get this thing filled up perfectly fine. It's funny how when you change their sand, they use it immediately. You can just put them in there and they will use the sand immediately. Okay, I'll admit it. I am buying too many trees. I'm gonna have to plant them. And every time I went past there, then I see, okay, the leaves are starting to turn a little yellow. They need a good home, and then I buy them. So, but that's it. I'm stopping now. I have to get them planted. I've got a lot of them at the moment. I think about 35 to 40 that I've bought in the last month. But they're going to be here for a very, very long time. And they look great. And we've got friendliest cat in the world, just right there in her own personal little jungle. She loves it right in here. And he's drinking right here. But little Bella was sitting right there by the window, cleaning the window with a wet wipe. I'll see if I can get her to do it again. Well, just behind these chairs, right over there, you'll see a cat in its natural habitat. There she is. And this one, now this is why I did not buy expensive stuff for up here, because I know I'm not going to be able to control it. The cats are everywhere, and the father cat, well, he just moved upstairs. This is where his hangout is now. He loves it over here. So he hangs out on the couch and on the floor and on the tables and on everything. But at least they are safe up here and they enjoy it very much. Sissy, just look at that. And there is little Opal right there in her nest. Yeah, we are still planting trees. I bought a lot of trees. So that is going to keep me busy for the next, I suppose, for a month. But it's going to be well worth it. It just brings down the temperature as well. I can feel when I come back home. I actually want to measure it to get some facts on it. Because if I'm out on the road or just not home, it's warmer. When I get back here, it's absolutely perfect. That tree is also starting to have some fruit right there, a cocoa palm, but those fruit are really tasty. But you should not try and eat it before it's ripe. When they fall down, that's when you can eat them. But they taste great, but don't eat them before they are ripe. They taste awful if you do that. Diego just having a dream over there. Enzo as well. And yeah, it's a warm day. Swimming pool, I'm deciding when to replace the water. I'm going to leave it, I think, 2 days, because it's not that bad yet, but I've done this before. I know exactly when it's time to try and save it, or to rather just let it go, and how long it'll take if you let it go before you need to replace it. So, Father Cat, I hope you're having a great time up here, because I guess this is your house now. Okay, so Billy is definitely feeling better. Arthur! Yeah, he's doing great. Duncan, right here, he's gonna have to still just rest like this for a while. But I can see he's okay. Yeah, it's just so hot. Got a fan on here for him. But you have to constantly change everything just to keep him comfortable. But that's okay. You will do just fine. Friendliest cat in the world. She just wants to rub up against my leg. And I don't think friendliest cat in the world has seen the upstairs area. I can't remember if I ever saw her there. So I want to show her the upstairs area. I think she's gonna love it, and she's gonna find the little ones there. Yeah, well, she definitely knew about it, because I mean, while she was raising her little ones, she had to have gone there, because that's right where they were raised. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take her up there again, just to show her around. When Diego is waiting for his food, he gets naughty. Just look at that. He's just chewing up that whole thing right there. Now it's stuck in his teeth. Right, so cats, dogs, tigers, monkeys, all of them ready to eat. Pool, well, even a little bit greener than yesterday. But like I said before, I'm gonna leave it another few days. Maybe 2 or 3 days, just to get a little bit of life out of it. But I'm not gonna treat the water right now, because if you treat it, you are attempting to save it, and it is not gonna work. So I'll probably have to put in so much chlorine to get it. You can get it blue, but it's not worth it. Okay, they are screaming like you won't believe. I've never seen cats that eat so much and that is always screaming, and if they get their food, they go ballistic, but in a cute way. Although I don't think the tigers have even been like that ever. So let's feed them. Let's see where. Okay, Gatas, you just need to move so I can get through. Vegetarian cat right here, ready to eat as well. The boys are going to jump over, make their noise. There it is. There is little Turbo. He is very relaxed, but very ready to also eat. And let's get through. Okay, I remember we didn't put the meat, tiger's meat, back here in this fridge. We put it in the deep freeze. So let's quickly go that way. This is where it is. And here it is packed. We've cleaned out the deep freeze because, well, we're getting ready for the next batch of chicken soon. I've still got the deep freeze full of chicken right over here, but it is frozen and it's going to take a day or two before it gets to a point where you can actually remove it. So, little Opal, look at her with those little eyes of hers. She was just looking at, well, that little spider right there. I hope that's a spider. Yes, it is. Let's move along. Spider is actually very important in your house because what it's going to do is it's going to catch the mosquitoes. You need to get rid of the mosquitoes because they really make your life difficult. Here in South Africa, I've never seen so many mosquitoes as we've had this year. So, yeah, that is my biggest problem at the moment, is the mosquitoes. Let's see. Oh, the chickens are frozen. Can you believe it? We did set it down. Tigers are going to be a little disappointed. They're going to have to wait a few minutes more. I'm just going to quickly put some warm water in here. So let me go do that and they can eat soon. Okay, so that is done. It is defrosted. I just put some hot water in it and it just melts the ice. But yeah, sometimes I'm worried if something is frozen solid and the tigers eat it, they can probably, well, we all know Diego did get brain freeze once or twice. But not only brain freeze, sometimes they can maybe hurt their teeth. And I'm trying to make it as safe for them as possible. And you never really know what could be hidden within small changes. And even if you don't make those changes and it's just there because you forgot to take the stuff out of the freezer, or you didn't know how low you set it because the gauge hasn't got, well, scale on it. So you have to be careful. Any small change can become a problem. But tigers like the food as fresh as possible, so that's why we keep it in a freezer all the time. Especially now. This is, well, I guess it's tropical weather, and the angle which the sun hits our area this time of year is, well, it benefits the sun. That's what how I can put it. But you have to be careful with everything that you do. There is just no way you can just do everything without considering certain facts. So I don't want the chickens to be solid, frozen, and then watching the tigers having a hard time trying to get it down. It's just not going to happen. But a lot of people have suggested to me that you can freeze certain things, and then give it to the tigers and they can eat it like a lolly. But I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe you should have raised them like that. Because now they are a bit greedy. They just want to get it down. They're not going to sit around and lick ice. They just don't do it. They want to eat. They don't, like the monkeys are a different story there. They want to sit around and lick a lolly. They love it. But the tigers, they're getting down to business. They want to eat. They don't want to mess around with their food. Okay, Duncan is doing great. He's eating well, he's drinking well. He wants to get up, and he's supposed to still lie down. Well, there's no place for that leg to be put. And yeah, he wants to get up. He's ready to go for a walk, but he will unfortunately just have to wait a bit. Billy is also doing very well. Let me just go around here. Just look at him. He is feeling great, and he just ate, and I gave him a treat and he took it and he ate it immediately. Well, he's got no choice because these dogs will take it if he is not going to eat it immediately. Let me just get around here. Chloe, Bella, MacGyver and Arnie. It's right in here. Here comes the little one. Just look at that. Okay, they are just running around, going a little crazy. Okay, shh, 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 shh. Let me just get through here. These two boys, no, they are so happy, and they're not even, I wasn't even away for a few minutes. Enzo, he ate as well. He gave a huge roar to Diego as I was starting to feed them. But then I stopped because their chickens were not defrosted totally. So he was a bit upset, but he's okay with it. He feels better now. I can see he ate quite a few chickens. And he's probably going to have his eye on those ones right there. Well, Enzo knows that is the ones he's getting in a few hours just before we go to sleep, because I've decided I'm not leaving the chickens out anymore for the cats late at night, because you miss it in the morning, and then by the afternoon, well, not by the afternoon, but midday, it is not something that is edible anymore. So I try and feed it to the tigers before we go to sleep, and that way it's gone. And that's the right way to do it at this time of the year. During the winter, it doesn't matter. Then you can change it, and you can actually leave it there right through the night, right through the next day, I suppose, but not in the summer. Well, guys, they are all fed, they are all happy. I'm just glad Duncan is feeling much better. I don't think it's the broken leg that is hurting that much. I think it's the other one, and it will come right, but we'll take him to the vet and ask him if he can make an adjustment to that leg that is wrapped up tight. Maybe he can, maybe he'll know what to do, and he can tell us, and yeah, we'll see. Maybe he can walk sooner. But in any case, kittens, they are amazing. They have got these little round stomachs because they eat a lot, and they won't stop. I'm still longing for the day that I can actually put a whole bag of cat food in here permanently, and they just eat when they want to. But no, they eat all the time. They won't stop. Especially this little black or white one. He will just keep on going until there is nothing left. He will not have enough space in himself to put that food, but he will still keep on eating. I don't really understand what's going on in her head, because I mean, those are thorns. They are really sharp, and look at that. I was actually worried, where am I going to plant that, because it is just too sharp for the cats. Look at that. But she just stands right up to it, and she does not care. I guess cats know how to handle things like that. But yeah, it's amazing how they're just on their own wavelength. They just don't react the same to anything than humans will. I mean, Those are real thorns. She can see them, she can feel them. They are there, yet she does not care. Well, they better care about Enzo. Enzo key. He's also got a sharp side right on the front of his mouth. Enzo, he's just being silly. Just look at that. Let me just give him a good scratch here. There's a fly taking a ride on him again. Look at the fur. Look how smooth this fur is right here. This is absolutely totally different from there. Totally different from there. Yeah, tiger fur. Something really complicated. Okay, now Enzo is twisting my arm. He wants that chicken rather now. He's just explained it to me and it makes total sense. So I'm just gonna give it to him and to Diego, but I think I'm gonna give Enzo the bigger one. Why? I don't know, but he is really looking forward to it. And Diego, oh yeah, and I made it. He better eat it quick, because I've seen Enzo in the last few days. He's got an appetite like you won't believe. He just goes for it, and if Diego takes too long, he'll take it. There's nothing that he can do. Defending doesn't really work against the tiger, because he goes for the food and then he already starts swallowing even before he's got it in his mouth. So I've seen him go up to Diego. He takes the shots, but he gets the food and he just swallows it. Yeah, Diego is taking too long. Okay, now he's hurrying up a little. But in any case, these ones are looking at me saying that I was still going to eat that. Well, sorry, it's too late. But in any case, they are all fed and they've eaten a few times. Well, I'm talking about the cats, and they're feeling great. Well, that chicken is gone, and Diego's as well, and these little ones, well, look at that. That's not very nice, Diego. Let's see Enzo. Calm as can be. There's no way of calling a tiger without, how can I put it, knowing exactly his personality. You're gonna call him according to his personality. Totally different. And Diego, I think he's still having trouble getting it down. But look at him. And the little Diego's over here. Just look at that. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Maybe he thinks there's still food left. Sorry, Diego. It's gone. Oh, he just saw the little kittens right here. I just saw his eyes going down towards them, finding them very fascinating. Yeah. And Enzo, he doesn't move. Just sits there doing nothing. Diego is watching the kittens. I can see his eyes going towards them. I guess they're also watching him. Well, gotta go. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. And like always, have a good day.